Well, good morning, John Neal here. It's Wednesday, the 5th of June 2024, and it's the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings, and we have some connections here. So I'm going to go up to MIRA, Hariba I think it's now called, which used to be an RAF station. Let's have a closer look. I have to put these on. One, they make me look cool. Secondly, they keep the flies out of my eyes. Oh well, the sun is out. I'm heading north towards Higham Village, but I'm going to turn left at the A5 and head towards MIRA Technology Park. Well, here's a slight irony. It says private property and there's a regular bus service going past, which is excellent. Yeah, this is the entrance to the MIRA Technology Park. It used to be called a proving ground, and prior to that it was an RAF station. It turned into a proving ground, I understand, in about 1949. I've got some pictures of that, but before that, for only about 3 years, from 1943 to 1946, it was an aircraft base, the RAF Lindley as it was called. And then it was first turned into this in 1940. They started building here, and it wasn't an insignificant place because it had very long concrete runways, so the expense must have been phenomenal. And there were in the area here about 6 airfields. I can only recall at the moment RAF, as was Bramcote, Bitterswell, Lindley. This is just around Nuneaton, let alone other cities and places in the country. Fascinating, really. Now, making my way back along Wood Lane, you come across this building from the Second World War. And with the windows and the 2 little chimneys, I presume it was habitable and not just for storage. And it's situated right on the edge of what was the airfield. As we swing round to the right, we can see that the main runway will have been this road just beyond the trees and points straight towards Stoke Golding and the church and its spire. So let's go down that end of the road and have a look. I've come along this road, which is the far end of MIRA, the proving ground, and you can still hear, I hope, in the background, be a nice audio background for me, of the cars whizzing by. Let's turn those off. And I've touched on these stories before, but I'm just focusing a little bit more because it's D-Day tomorrow, 80th anniversary of. So, and I do have a connection with that. And let me tell you about it. I said I had a personal connection because this is my dad, who flew Dakotas in the Second World War. And in his logbook, he records that he flew into, as he puts it, Nuneaton, which was RAF Lindley. And he had with him, as it says here, leading aircraftswoman Neal, which is my mum. They were both on leave because my dad's parents, my grandparents, lived in Leicester, not so far away. I stopped at Higham Lane Fields at the end of the runway, as it was, on RAF Lindley, and over there, look, is the church spire of Stoke Golding. If we look at the map from Google Earth, you can see that the main runway 103 is dead in line with this church at Stoke Golding. So aeroplanes coming in this way to land into the wind southwest might find the church spire at Stoke Golding to be in the way. The village of Stoke Golding is slightly on a hill, and so the spire can be clearly seen on the horizon, look. So I've got the drone now at its maximum height of 400 feet, and you can see Stoke Golding in the middle of the picture there. So if I swing round, you should be able to see where the runway is, and there it is. Looks like I might need to move over a bit to the right. So this is quite fascinating because this is the very view I presume that my dad would have had way back in 1944, flying the de Havilland Anson with my mother on board, and in fact I have to say she was pregnant with my sister, June. Moving on, let's go on to Stoke Golding and have a look at the church and the story about the spire. Good morning.
Right, that's your information. Okay, that's the and there's a concrete platform outside where they had the blocks all numbered, so they could replace them exactly when the time came.
Actually, I think that's an epic looking bike. Don't mind at all. Bit of history. Right. Now apparently around the back here, Carolyn says there's a block of stone where they stored all the rocks, and here we are. Look. This must be it. So this is a concrete block that was put together during the war to hold the stones from the spire. Well, just leaving Stoke Golding, and met with Carolyn, who was in the church there doing a coffee morning. Very nice lady, and one or two others as well. And she told me a little bit about the spire that was taken down during the wartime. And sure enough, it's in a dead line of the approach to one of the main runways. So I took the drone up, and as a favour, I'll see if I can send her a still shot of the church from the air. And yeah, that was very good indeed. There's a block around the corner, isn't there, of concrete where they stored the stones. That's it then. Thank you very much for watching this, and yep, you will see me next time. Okay, bye bye.